We left our RV and flew almost 10,000 miles to visit our son and his girlfriend in a country most people don't even know exists.
We are in Noumea, which is the capital of New Caledonia, and it is surrounded by the second largest coral reef in the world. In this week's video, we are trading van life for island life.
This means we're staying in an Airbnb, not right here. Here's what we've been doing for the last week here in New Caledonia. So you might be wondering, how did we end up in Noumea, New Caledonia?
So our son, Ethan, met a girl, met her in France.
While she was studying abroad. But come to find out, she actually was from
New Caledonia.
New Caledonia. Which,
never heard of it before they met.
have you guys ever heard of New Caledonia? When he showed us on a map, I was like, wait, what? That's a little teeny island.
So if you're wondering, it's essentially part of French Polynesia, which is off the, let's see, get my directions right.
Yeah.
The eastern coast of Australia, almost halfway between Fiji and Australia.
Yeah, so any Survivor fans out there, you know, they
Yes.
go to Fiji and they film Survivor in Fiji. I feel like I'm kind of living in a little bit of that right now. I mean, obviously, we're living in luxury.
Yes.
But so yeah, that's the story of how we got to be in New Caledonia.
Yes. Okay, so let me tell you what it took to get here. First, we boarded a flight in Phoenix. It was about 2 hours to San Francisco. We were on the ground there for about 3 hours. Then we boarded a flight to Sydney, which it was 15 hours all the way to Sydney, Australia. Then we were on the ground in Sydney for about 24 hours, waiting for our next flight to go from Sydney to Noumea, New Caledonia. And then when we arrived here, we had to then drive about an hour, hour and a half to the hotel. So in total, I think our travel time was 24 hours, plus we crossed the international date line. And so I think the time difference is like 18 hours. I'm all messed up when it comes to which time it is and where we were and what it is here. But all in all, it was quite a journey to get all the way here.
Look at this fruit.
The local fruit is so amazing here. They have something called, here's one,
Oh yeah.
a sugar apple. It kind of has this like cinnamon flavor. It's similar to a pomegranate in that there's lots of seeds, but the flesh, it's white, it's sweet, kind of has a cinnamon flavor to it.
Yeah.
They're pretty tasty and very unique.
Yeah. Fun fact, when Clara was in America, I was asking her what would she like to eat, what kind of fruit does she like, and she said sugar apple. I went to so many stores and never fully understood what a sugar apple was until we got here. We have to fuel up before today's big adventure. Stay tuned, because I think we're gonna get to go to the most beautiful beach we've ever been to. And we've already been to some amazing ones. Okay, one thing I'm learning about New Caledonia is there's lots of things that could kill us here. Right now, I just walked up on, apparently one of the deadliest snakes ever. 10 times worse than a cobra, they're saying. And I see spiders everywhere. Huge spiders everywhere. But now I'm worried there's going to be a snake in the water because I forget what kind of snake it's called. So now I'm all by myself. I don't know if I've ever said this, but I'm scared of most things. Except for maybe the turtles. It could kill us, right?
No, this is a tiny one, like a baby.
It's cold. I gotta get warmed up first.
I don't know if the camera is picking up how gorgeous turquoise blue it is here, but it's like nothing I've ever seen. It's just stunning. It's super windy, so you probably can't hear me very well, and we didn't want to bring mics and stuff out here, so this is as good as it's gonna get. But just around the corner, if you see the rock behind me, Bob is snorkeling with somebody. Shout out to Jeremy, taking him out, showing him where the good snorkeling is. But yeah, oh, you can see them.
So on today's itinerary, we are going to drive 2 hours north up to Buai. Buai.
Buai.
Why?
Buai. I actually get where we're going confused with the meal that we plan to have up there, and it's bunya, I believe. It is a meal that they wrap everything in banana leaves, chicken and yams and whatever, fruits and vegetables, cook that underground. That's the meal for today, and then end up at one of the most beautiful beaches in New Caledonia.
Our ride is here. Okay, so it's really loud. You're not going to be able to hear me very well, but we were in the car for a little over 2 hours, and now we're at a place called Turtle Bay. And supposedly you can see turtles here. We'll see if we get to see them. The waves are way higher. They said 3 meters, so they're higher than normal. And I don't know if you can see this, but at the edge of the ocean is waves, and that is where the reef is, right?
Yes, right where the waves are breaking.
Like
Right there.
Right there, but like not in front of us, obviously a little further out. How far do you take? A mile?
Oh, wait. You want the main reef?
Yeah.
Oh.
You think this is the reef?
There is reef here, but there's more out there. That's the bigger, like, main reef. Which it's really close. It's probably, I would guess, a mile.
Yeah.
But it's kind of right there on the horizon.
Great surfing?
I don't know if great, but you could definitely surf it. I'm just not a surfer.
So you see above my shoulder right now? I'll put it on the screen too. My son Ethan was just at the top of that freaking rock. He is in his 20s, so I can't mother him anymore, but I stood here scared. And I got video because, you know, he's gonna want me to get video for him. But oh my gosh. Even Bob was with him. I was like, what are you doing? These kids. That rock right there. But they're all safe. Here they come.
So are you warming it up to make it soft?
Just for the test.
Mm.
And for after we put on the, how you call that?
Pot?
Pot?
Mm-hmm.
Pot. Weil ich weiß nicht. Du hast Voilà, that's good for the meal.
Ah.
J'en ai plein là-bas des secs, ils ont des comme ça.
Ouais, non, mais.
À mon avis, ils ont un peu trop secs.
I don't know what you'd call this.
Allez, commande.
Cleaning the inside of the coconut.
I think you're shaving it.
Oh yeah.
Shaving the
No,
coconut.
It's
No strong,
Okay.
no strong.
oh,
Okay?
okay.
Too strong?
Too strong.
Ouais, you are too
You
strong.
need to shave it.
You need more beer.
This is what we're gonna cook it in.
Voilà, c'est quartier là. Ouais.
Claire's dad, David, just brought me a coconut with a straw to drink coconut milk. And it's delicious.
Is it like Survivor?
Yes, I feel like I'm on Survivor, but like luxury Survivor.
Is that a yam?
In
Yeah.
English.
Oh.
Cheers.
Want to test?
Sure.
Tu peux remplir moi demain? Non. Ah mais c'est trop mou, on ne veut pas.
La cuillère, elle va pas aider, papa.
C'est trop mou la faire. Donne, quand j'ai coupé en deux.
It's actually pretty good.
Oh, wow. Yes, I like it a lot.
You like?
Fresh coconut. Mm.
What is this called?
This meal again?
Bunya.
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 Bunya. Bunya.
Good.
That's right. B-O-O-N-Y-A. Bunya. Bunya, right? No, or is that how it's said?
No,
That's how you
Comment tu
say
écris
it.
Bunya?
B-O-U-G-N-A.
Oh. Very good. What is it?
Banana.
Banana.
Banana,
But not-
Ici, we call it banana poingo.
Oh. How long do you cook it?
Oh, Perhaps 3 hours
3 hours?
or 2 hours and a half. Pas trop, mais pas tout d'un coup aussi. Encore un peu, non?
All right, guys. So I think we just realized that we just kind of jumped in things here when we got here and didn't actually explain where we're at, what we're doing. So today we went to Bawai.
Yeah. Yes. 2 beaches.
We went to Turtle Bay.
Yeah.
It was amazing. And then they took us to Bawai. I think this is, I looked it up on Google. I think it's the
reef?
Yeah.
So it's like
the world.
it's the largest like continuous reef around an island, which forms a lagoon. It's the largest in the world.
In the world. And
Yeah.
we literally,
Yeah.
we've seen it in a distance. We didn't get to go to it because of weather and tides and different things like that so far. But yeah, but it's just so beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
We did see it from the airplane.
Yes, the airplane ride in, seeing that huge lagoon,
Yeah.
that turquoise blue water.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty impressive.
So anyways, okay. Now to
Back
where
to
we are
here.
today. Back to today. We are at Clara's father's house, or Clara's father's parents' house. So her father, Ethan, our son's girlfriend's father, David, his parents. We're at their house, and we're probably 2 hours from Noumea to get here. Now we're in this like the most peaceful place I think I've ever been.
Yeah, like it's in the center of the island. So although it's kind of a long, skinny island, we're kind of, I don't know, basically halfway between each of the coasts, the East Coast and the West Coast.
Yeah. So we're here, and what we showed earlier was them cooking booyah.
Mm-hmm.
And they made coconuts, and we ate coconuts, we drank coconut milk, and now we're about to go try the sea spiders is what they call them, but
Yeah.
I think we call them.
I think I would call it a conch shell. I don't know if that's right or not.
Yeah.
But
So-
yeah.
It looks like chicken, so that's what we're going to say it is. Let's go try it. He's making the sea spiders. Okay, so when we were on a boat, no, where were we?
Went to the island.
A couple of days ago, when we were on the boat, we went to an island. What was it More One? More One Island?
What was the name of the island?
Moro. Went to Moro Island in his boat, and they caught these. They call them sea spiders, but what would we call them? Conch shells?
I would call it a conch.
A conch shell? But they caught them, and now they're cooking them for us to eat. I've never tried anything like this.
It's funny you say caught them, like they were gonna run away.
Hey, no, they dug them up. They found them.
Yes, we found them.
They found them. Okay.
It's Survivor. Survivor time.
It's what?
Survivor time.
It's Survivor time. It's Survivor time. We are about to eat. You could see, it looks like chicken.
Mm-hmm.
I've never eaten anything like this before. Have you? Maybe.
No.
Maybe?
I mean,
Okay.
I've eaten lots of seafood, but I've never had one. Take a.
It smells like fish. Smells fishy.
Non. J'ai pris un blanc.
Not your favorite?
Nice? No?
If you don't like it, you can just.
No, I'm gonna eat it. It's so chewy.
Like a chicken.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Chewy.
Very chewy.
Is it good or is it good?
I mean,
Bob, is it?
so I actually really like the flavor, the garlic and the butter and everything that you put on there. That's really good. It does have a different texture. It's I think chewy is probably
Yeah.
the best way to describe it.
Yeah.
But overall, I think it's good.
Yeah? Good appetizer?
Yeah.
There it is.
Bob, you want a whiskey?
You want a whiskey?
Okay.
I have two.
Okay.
It smells sweet. what? Oh my god! Way scarier than that. Good morning. It's a new day. We're on top of the world. Well, we're at least on top of a mountain here in New Caledonia. I don't even know where we are, but we just drove up crazy roads. Crazy roads. The camera will not pick up how steep it is to get this view, but it was worth it.
Something's in the air. I can feel it everywhere. Every color seems to bloom, and there's light in every room. Now that you're looking up, I can see it in your eyes that lately it's been tough.
We literally are seeing the most amazing parts to New Caledonia. We just swam in this creek. We just jumped in. It was really cold, but not too cold. It was super refreshing. Isn't it crazy? We had never heard of New Caledonia before last fall when my son met his girlfriend.
You take ginger?
Yeah.
It's a powerful.
It's the next day, and Clara's mom surprised us with a boat ride to, yep, another island. We took an amazing 25-minute boat ride from Noumea to a little island called Ilometru, if I'm saying that right. It's home to the DoubleTree by Hilton, and this place, straight up tropical paradise. We didn't stay overnight, but we made the most of it. Beach lounging, snorkeling in crystal clear water, and yes, we kayaked around the entire island. Yeah, okay, let's be honest, Bob kayaked. It was one of those perfect days you wish you could bottle up and replay forever. Welcome to paradise. Just joking, this is our last day here. We've been here for almost 2 weeks. It's time to go home. It's time to make the long, almost 40-hour trip home, which includes a small hotel stay in Sydney. Oh my word. Time to travel from New Caledonia to Brisbane to Sydney to LA to Phoenix, Arizona.
Most important thing.
Okay, here's some real life living right here. Oh. I'm sad to leave, but it's time. It's time to go back to Mr. Lemon and our van. We have some epic trips coming up, so all is good.
One, two, three. Oh! That's why we had to hold there. Is it cold? No. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's it. We're done.
No, one more time.